Have you ever thought about who you are? Without your job, without your daily habits, or the role you hold. If one day all the things that give your life meaning disappeared, who would you become? Would you still feel like yourself, or would you fade away? This isn't science fiction. It's real and happening now. AI is taking over human tasks little by little, step by step, and code by code. As machines become smarter, we're left with an important question. What happens to people when their work is no longer needed? For a long time, people have seen their jobs as a big part of who they are. We often ask, "What do you do?" as if that defines a person's worth. But Sartre reminded us that existence comes before purpose. You are not just your job or your role, you are simply a person full of potential facing the unknown. When AI takes away our jobs, many might feel lost in their own lives. The truth is, most of us didn't truly choose what gives us meaning. It was given to us. We follow a routine, wake up, work, sleep, repeat. We call this our purpose. But was it ever really ours, or was it just a comfortable illusion? Camus talked about Sisyphus, a man forced to roll a boulder up a hill only to see it roll back down again. A task without purpose, but Camus asked us to picture Sisyphus being happy. Why? Because meaning isn't found in the work itself, it's found in accepting the work even when it seems pointless. It's about facing life's absurdity with courage. And now we see our boulders being taken away by machines. For the first time, we realize we were like Sisyphus all along. But now there's no rock to push, no hill to climb, no struggle to face. Just an endless, empty horizon in front of us. What is left when everything you thought defined you is gone? The emptiness looks back at you and it is silent, completely silent. This feeling has a name. It is called nihilism. Nietzsche described it as the slow loss of meaning and the heavy feeling of emptiness. It happens when everything that gave your life structure falls apart, and you see that there was nothing holding it up. Only emptiness remains. You feel it now, don't you? That slow fear of being useless. A feeling like you're drifting with nothing to hold on to. As if the world has moved forward and you're left behind, just a faint memory. What happens when you wake up and there's no reason to get up, no reason to talk, no reason to exist? Some people will feel hopeless. They will try to hold on, sticking to habits even when they no longer matter, hoping to feel a small sense of purpose again. Others will turn to distractions, trying to ignore the truth and act like they are still important, even when they aren't. And then there are those who will look into the abyss and let it consume them. This is the moment of truth. Everything you believed in falls apart, leaving you with nothing. No job, no role, no praise from others. Just you, small, delicate, and standing before a great emptiness. Sartre would say this is the point where many people turn back. True freedom can be terrifying. Without a set role or path, there is no clear direction, no rules to guide you, just a wide, open space where every choice feels uncertain. And that can be frightening. But it is also the beginning of something new. In this silence, in this fear, there is a truth, a raw, undeniable truth. You were never your job, you were never your productivity, you were never the machine they told you to be. You are the one who creates your own meaning, you shape your own purpose. Now, for the first time, you can choose not because you have to, or because others expect it, but because it comes from something deeper inside you, something true. The great thinkers knew, meaning is not found, it is forged. Kafka saw life as a maze, strange and uncaring, but even in that maze, people kept going. Virginia Woolf found meaning in little moments, in the delicate beauty of simply being alive. And Camus, he showed us how to smile at life's lack of meaning and choose to fight back instead of giving up. So what will you do now? Will you mourn the loss of your labor, or will you step into something greater? Imagine a world where value isn't about how many hours you work, but about the stories you share, the ideas you spread, and the lives you touch. A world where time isn't something you trade, but a gift. Not something running out, but a chance for endless possibilities. The future is not written. AI can be a tool of liberation or a weapon of control. It can erase us, or it can force us to evolve. Imagine two futures. The dystopian path, AI takes over all human worth. People lose their sense of purpose and either become indifferent or fight back. A small group who controls AI also controls the meaning of life itself. Society breaks apart. Humanity fades away. The Renaissance path. AI takes away boring, repetitive work and gives us the chance to explore creativity, deep thinking, and learning. Instead of struggling to keep empty jobs, we focus on creating and discovering meaning for ourselves. Both futures are possible, but only one is worth fighting for. So I ask you again, if you lost your job, your roles, and your duties, who would you become? Would you crumble, lost without a function, or would you rise, defiant and free, ready to create meaning from nothing? Because in the end, AI will not take your purpose. It will only reveal whether you ever truly had one. The choice was always yours.